I just started taking it all back and then started peeking out without makeup. And then I started realizing, oh, I feel great as me. And I don't want people to think of me as all those cartoon characters I kind of created for protection.
Pamela Anderson is continuing to inspire women to embrace their natural makeup-free faces. The 57-year-old actress has been attending events makeup-free since Paris Fashion Week in September 2023. At the time, she shocked fans when she rocked her bare face at the Vivienne Westwood show, a move Pam admitted on the Drew Barrymore Show that she didn't realize would get so much attention.
Well, it was at Paris Fashion Week, and I decided I was just going to a fashion show. I didn't need to compete with anybody. Like, why am I wasting 3 hours in a makeup chair when I have these beautiful Vivienne Westwood clothes on? And I didn't realize anyone would even notice. So I thought, then when people started coming up to me and talking about it, I thought, well, this is a great message, This is to really peel it back and find out who I was again. I wanted to remember who I was.
The Baywatch alum then explained why from that moment on she decided to ditch the makeup.
I found I played characters my whole life. I always wanted to be, I was painfully shy as a kid. And even doing Playboy, for instance, was a huge leap of faith for me. It just, I was physically sick doing it, but I didn't want to be shy anymore. And then I became, I just thought, well, this is what my fantasy of what a model is, or a playmate is, or a rock star wife is, or what anything is. I'm going to do it the best. And I've been playing these characters along the way, and it just hit me a couple of years ago, and I was like, just shaking my head going, who am I? And that's when I went home into my garden and started, planting things and getting into nature and going back to the trees that knew me since birth. I bought my grandmother's property and renovated it. And I just started taking it all back and then started peeking out without makeup. And then I started realizing, oh, I feel great as me. And I don't want people to think of me as all those cartoon characters I kind of created for protection or for, that's what I think I did it for.
Now that Pamela is rocking her bare face, she admits she feels more free.
This is the best time in my life. I feel so empowered and so free and so excited about life again.
It really is so interesting what you said, too, about... Sorry, if we're really going to be honest here. I love you so much.
This is great. Oh, my gosh. This is wonderful.
I'm like...
Yeah, right? Let's go.
When she stopped by today with Hoda and Jenna in October, she talked about this new phase in her life and feeling good in her own skin.
Before you even sat down, you said something funny, and Jen and I both agreed afterwards. You said, when we're talking about Mariah Carey and lighting, you said, who cares about lighting?
It's just the 90s.
Just be free.
I said, let the makeup go, let the lighting go. I feel so free.
That's what you
about
said.
that.
Yeah. It's such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Because, HD doesn't do any of us any favors. I just
don't care.
No, and now I'm going to have a little more time for myself than trying to, keep up with the Joneses or chase youth or anything. I feel like I do feel free, and it was a choice. And I feel great.
She also explained why ultimately the bold move was all about her.
So I said, I'm just going to go out. I'm just not going to wear makeup. I didn't realize it was going to be a big deal. I didn't realize that it was going to resonate with so many people. Yes. I had people coming up to me and thanking me, bringing their little girls to me and saying, introducing me as, see this woman. It's just really interesting to see the ripple effect it's had. But I did it for myself.
Yes.
I did it for myself just to say, I'm good enough as I am, and I don't need to chase this impossible dream. And that was the great parallel, too, with the character I got to play in The Last Showgirl.
Yeah.
As, this discounted, disregarded, person who's trying to take her power back in her own way. It was really sweet. It was really, everything is cathartic. Everything is therapy in this business, I think. And I just feel like the stars are aligning and the dots are connecting. And
Pam has been rocking her confidence on several red carpets over the past year. She stepped out at the Rose fashion show at Paris Fashion Week in September 2023 with a bare face. She also attended the Isabel Marant and Victoria Beckham show that month with no makeup. A few months later, she walked the red carpet at the Fashion Awards in December, smiling ear to ear as she rocked her all-natural look. And she continued to stun in 2024. She went barefaced in her Proenza Scholar campaign in January and embraced her natural beauty at the Vanity Fair Oscars after-party in March. She continued to spread her message of self-love at the Glamour Women of the Year Awards in October in a green dress and almost no makeup. Pamela has publicly said she is in a new chapter in her life and told Jenna and Hoda on the Today Show how she's embracing the second chance.
I feel like my garden saved me. I did my 3 or 4 years ago when I moved back home and I renovated my little vegetable farm. As I was renovating, felt like that's what I was doing that for myself too. And so over those last 3 years, I feel like I've just, I don't know, it just feels like a whole, it's the next chapter.
Yeah.
And, you know, not too many people get second chances, even first chances in this whole industry. You know, I've always wanted to be an actress, and so I'm really happy that I get to do that. I'm glad that, you know, and when it rains, it pours. I mean, we didn't plan on having the cookbook come out and the movie come out and everything, but that's just how it works, and so you just embrace it all.
One of the things Pamela is embracing in this new era is herself. While chatting with Variety at the Toronto Film Festival in October, she explained why she is no longer underestimating herself.
Timing. I just think timing and having the capacity to focus, and I don't know. It's not just that I underestimated myself too, and I think that you've got to believe in yourself for others to believe in you, and it just came at the right time. You know, everything just came at the right time. The stars have really aligned. This feels like such a dream experience, and I watched the movie, I felt like it was a dream. You know, doing the movie, it felt like a dream. And now it also feels very surreal, like I'm going to wake up and this isn't really happening. And then I'll be really pissed. Because it's, you know, yeah, I don't know. I feel so blessed and fortunate that I get this opportunity and chance to kind of have this, you know, life that I've thought I could have a long time ago, and just, you know, things get interrupted, life interrupted, and then, you know, here we go.
And so many celebs are praising the cookbook author for embracing her natural beauty and spreading a message of self-love. In October 2023, Jamie Lee Curtis shared Instagram photos of Pam rocking no makeup at the Isabel Marant show and praised her for embracing her fresh face, writing, quote, "The natural beauty revolution has officially begun." Pamela Anderson in the middle of Fashion Week and with so many pressures and postures, and this woman showed up and claimed her seat at the table with nothing on her face. "I am so impressed and floored by this act of courage and rebellion."